What's going on, everybody? It's Nico, and now I'm bringing you the Odin rework stuff. I wanted to put Arachne out first because I feel like she got changed way more than Odin did.
I'll take that.
In fact, I don't know. I like Odin. I actually played him a few times, but I don't know. He's fun as shit, but I don't know if he's good. It's so hard to tell. Also, on PTS, I got his Mountain Man skin, so of course I'm going to be using that. Why wouldn't I not use Redneck Odin?
You would never survive the harsh wilderness. Meet me in the jungle.
He just says, meet me in the jungle. Yeah, so, all new Odin, except not really. He only got his, he only got his 2, 3, and 4 changed, which I guess is a lot more than you would say. But the 3 thing was more of a nerf. And I don't know, but he can clear an entire wave at level 3, so that's nice. And it doesn't take that much mana, like, at all. So, yay, Odin can solo lane again. And the one, I mean, I don't know. He's good. It's so strange. And I mean, I could see the potential of jungling with him. I don't know. I like it a lot, but I'm not sure. Alright, but let's go over his actual skills and passive and stuff since those all got changed. So let's pop that potion. Alright, so, Odin's passive is now the Allfather. If an enemy dies in Odin's Ring of Spears, Odin permanently gains physical power. This can stack multiple times, up to 10, and it's 5 physical power per stack. Bird Bomb! Ugh! So, that's his new passive. I kind of miss his old passive because it's OP as shit. I don't care what the Reddit said. His old passive was fucking amazing. Seriously, it was ridiculously good. Because it gave you information that you otherwise couldn't get in the beginning of a game. Because you could literally just walk past the enemy's jungle camps without spending money on wards and see that their jungles was down, and you would know when it respawned instantly. So I think his old passive was OP as shit, and yeah, I kind of miss it on him. But whatever. Lunge didn't get changed. It still is the hardest hitting level 1 jump in the game, and yeah, nothing new there. His 2, completely different. It's called Raven Shout. You now summon a flock of ravens to give you a shield that explodes, dealing damage based on how much the shield's health is left. So you obviously want to level this up second. Gives 100 to 400 health plus 30, and that's also the damage it does if it's not touched. So basically you do that, and then you can jump to make it go off instantly. So there's that. Also, you can... I mean, you could sort of do that before. If an enemy was right up against the wall of Odin's arena, you could attack them, but now you can attack through the walls, the spears. So, Raven Shout is actually a fairly awesome move because you explode, and if you jump, it always explodes. And by always, I mean it actually always explodes no matter what. So, I can demonstrate it back at the base. It has a time, like a ramp-up period. It's 4 seconds. Thing is, if I were to activate it and jump immediately, boom, it explodes. So, as you can see, it's actually really good. Also, it won't detonate in midair, so you could, too, wait until the very last second, jump, and as long as you time it correctly and you don't have a lot of lag going against you, you can make it pop. Also, I don't know. It's really good. It's a really good combo. As you can see, I pretty much just obliterated Robot. Another thing. You got to remember that if enemies do damage to you, you're going to lose the damage to the 2. It won't do full damage if you take damage. So you got to kind of get in there. Like, you got a 2 and then jump at them to get the most bang out of your buck.
This will pierce their armor.
So, yeah. His 3, Gungnir's Smite, changed very significantly and is more of a utility move than a damage move. It now does way less damage, but its slow and slow duration are really good. It's a 2-second slow that goes up to 2.8 seconds. That's a 40% slow, but it does way less damage. It's utility. You use it to try to secure a kill now instead of damaging an enemy, which, I mean, kind of obvious by what I was saying before. Also, nature, give me strength. I love Redneck Odin. I don't care what anybody says. You're like, ew, Redneck Odin. I love it. Voice back's so awesome. So yeah, it's a utility move. It only does 35 to 95 damage. It hits twice, so it's 95 times 2 is 190, right? Yeah. Plus 30, which is 60, so 60% of your physical power instead of the 100% it used to be. I did not go far enough. But yeah, it's good. Sort of. It's different. You just have to play it differently. Another thing, his ult got changed, as you can see. You no longer are CC immune in it, which kind of sucks balls. But if anybody dies inside of it, you get the stack. So an ally can kill somebody inside your ultimate and they'll die. But it's Ring of Spears. Own summons a wall of spears. Duh. Enemies can't walk through it. Allies can. So you can never trap your friends anymore. So you can't be yelled at for that. Yay! Also, Drybear can't be trolled endlessly with it either. Because if you don't know that video, there is a video out there where a teammate of Drybear's continuously ulted him and bought max CDR and made it so he could barely play the game because he was getting trolled. So thankfully that can't happen anymore. And instead of giving you a shit ton of physical power and and defenses inside your ultimate, the ultimate now grants attack speed reduction and healing reduction to the enemy. So it debuffs instead of buffing Odin. Before, it used to give you movement speed, attack, physical power bonus, and defenses. Now it just lowers the enemy's attack speed, so you can box people, and it makes it so they can't heal at all. So, Hell, Ra, those kinds of characters are completely screwed inside of Odin's ring, because they literally can't do shit. So I actually like upgrading it because it's more attack speed reduction, which means people can't fight you inside of it anymore. And so, I mean, you don't have to. I think it might be people are probably going to level the 1 and the 3 before they start upping the ultimate, because 20% attack speed reduction is actually fairly decent for 1 point into the ability, and the healing reduction is always 100%. So I think people are gonna some people are gonna level it second. Some, I mean, as their primary thing, and some people are gonna level it last. It just depends on how you like it. I'm going to level it, as I can level it. But yeah, new Odin is ridiculous. I bought Sheen Size because why not? Might as well do a shit ton of damage. I had the gold for it, and Sheen Size has always been good on Odin. It's just now it's harder to buy because it's expensive as fuck. But, as you can see, you rip people a new butthole when you have Sheen Size. So, I don't know. I like Odin, but I don't know how viable he's going to be. He's fun as hell to use now, but I just don't know if he's good. So, I don't know. My verdict, I'm going to play him because it's fun to jump on people and explode and just do a shit ton of damage. Not that I know if it's going to be a good, at all. Ah, I overshot. That was funny looking. I don't know. I like it. It's weird because I thought I was gonna hate it. I mean, that's the funny thing is everybody was like, "Oh my God, Odin's so much worse," but he's surprisingly fun to play as. It's so strange. Also, since I'm an auto attacker, that heavy hammer, so cheap, so OP. It really is OP as fuck. I don't understand why it's so good. Like, I don't get why it wasn't nerfed this patch, because I'm going to buy it on every physical god. There's no point not to. Oh, man. Healers are countered really hard by by Odin now, because you trap them, and if they don't have combat blink, they can't heal themselves inside the ring. Like, I can't wait for this patch to play Assault and see an enemy hell and me be Odin and just ring her in and she can't do shit. I love it. I love that. Just thinking about that. It's amazing. I hate healers, so it's amazing. Also, Aphrodite got nerfed. Ooh. All of the healing reduction. Give it to me. Give me all the healing reduction. Whee! Yeah, you're slowed forever. See, look. Allies can go through it. But I can't. If you screw yourself, you can still screw yourself as Odin. You just can't screw your allies over anymore. You can't drop the ultimate anymore. That's amazing. I didn't know he yelled timber when you killed a phoenix or a tower. But yeah, you can screw yourself pretty hard as Odin if you jump and then ult, and then you're trapped in there with somebody you don't want to be trapped in with. Because you can't drop it for yourself anymore. You have to be able, like, if you can't jump out, you're in the ring. So, take that into account the next time you ult somebody. Because if you do this first, and then use the ring, and then screw yourself, you're screwed. Another fun tidbit is the one actually gets a cooldown reduction bonus as you level it up, where it didn't beforehand. So, or at least I don't think it did. It's actually, the priority is 4, 2, 1, 3, or 2, 1, 3, 4, depending on how you want to level him. I'm going to be doing 4, 2, 1, 3. And also, ulting right as an enemy is about to die because your ally is about to kill him is actually a great way to get stacks and just be a cheeky bastard. So if you see your ally about to get the kill and you're right next to an enemy, just ult so you can get a part of your passive built up. The only shitty thing is that Odin doesn't have a passive until level 5. So that's one bad thing, because it only gives you stacks if you're what's it called? Inside his ring. So that kind of sucks. But other than that, it's okay. It's not a great passive, but you know, it's decent. It gives him the ability to buy more defensive items while still getting damage, just kind of like Thor, like his son, which is surprisingly fitting. Can we kill this guy? Actually, we might be able to, because the attack speed reduction applies to the Titan. As you can see. I shouldn't have done that, because I don't do that much damage with that ability. But yeah, I don't know if the arena applies to towers. If it does, it's a bug. But it applies to the Titan, and the Gold Fury, and the Fire Giant. So, ringing them is really good, because then they can't attack as fast. So yeah, Odin's cool. I just don't know how useful he's going to be. But yeah, I like him. I'm going to play him. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do well with him. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. And yeah, hope you have an awesome day, and peace out.